Impulsa family, because we bought an Impulsa and we've since bought a couple places. But even tonight they bring us back, and last night to the ball game and stuff like that. It's amazing how the way they do business, and they keep everybody involved, and they know that what they've got is pretty special. The tough part is getting it out there, I think, in this economy. But I wanted to talk a little bit about, first of all, how Mazatlan became the place where we first bought. And my wife and I and a lot of friends go every year to different golf vacations, and throughout Mexico, we found Mexico has been a place where we love the culture. And of course we love the golf and the cost of it, and all the other things that go along in a resort town, unlike some of the, maybe like Palm Springs or Phoenix, where there's really, you're kind of stuck in your own culture. And we've enjoyed that a lot. So as we bounced around these different places, ultimately the guys went, quite a few years ago, El Cid put on a package for golf, and the guys came down, and all of us thought, holy crap, this is a little bit different than a lot of the other places in Mexico that we've been. And since brought my wife down, and she fell in love with Mazatlan, and we bought our first property down here through Impulsa. It just was a bit of a coincidence, I think. But instantly felt a bit of a different culture of their doing business, and fell in love with that, and the people that they've employed and the way they do things. And so when we brought other people down here, and believe me, we brought a lot of people down here over the last few years, and they bought places and fell in love with Mazatlan, and almost without exception, it just kind of dawned on me, it's been an Impulsa. I mean, we bring them down to show off Mazatlan, and they end up meeting the people at Impulsa and buy something. So we bought another property here too, and enjoyed the way that we've been able to do business with them and keep us involved. But Mazatlan, what makes it kind of special, I think, and I'm sure you've heard some of this maybe throughout your tour this week, is it's a big city. And most of the people that you go into restaurants and you go on the tours and things like that, most of the people that you're dealing with are people that were born and raised right in Mazatlan, which is a lot different than when you go to some of the other places where they import people and they don't, they speak perfect English. They're not from that town. The people you deal with here are born and raised here, and they love this place. And there's a reason they love this place. I mean, we have this, which is beautiful. That's one of the reasons we fell in love with Mazatlan, is the people are so nice down here. Everybody you go for dinner with, everybody, they're from here, they're proud, and there's a good reason that they're proud. So over the years we brought Judy's brother down here, brought my brother down here, our friends down here, and we've all eventually bought. Actually, I think we own a couple of places here. And it's a community, and when we come down here, it's just like being at home. And our friends over here from Edmonton, I think they can say the same thing. It's just like being at home. It's like coming home. I probably see them more here than I do in Edmonton, which is crazy because they're so busy. But that's what we love about Mazatlan. I think some of the other things they want me to talk about, I'm not sure, is probably the FM3 thing, the trust thing and whatnot. I'm sure you've heard a lot about it over the last few days. It is so simple, and when you get these guys to walk you through it, it's a piece of cake. I'd be happy to sit there and talk for hours to anybody later if they want to come over and talk. I'd be happy to do that. But here again, I'm bouncing around. If anybody loves to golf, this is a cheap place to golf. Oh, one of the other things about Mazatlan being a big city, there's a real sure how to put it into words, but the whole city here, you know, they don't live as well as a lot of us probably at home. And there's a push on the economy to be only so expensive. And as the tourism is just a small part of this big city, we're able to take advantage, really, of how inexpensive it is to be down here. And whereas you go to some of the other resort cities, that's all it is just a resort city. And they charge whatever they want. And we've been all to those places, and it hasn't been as good an experience. Anyways, once again, I want to thank Gabby, Sergio, and the rest of the staff. Thank you so much for making us part of this again. We love it. You guys have been wonderful. And welcome to all our Canadian friends. I hope you enjoyed every bit of what they put on here, because I'm sure it's been a bit of a job. And all they're trying to do really is show what I think the rest of us have learned that we really love about this place. And there is a lot to see. I haven't even seen it all. Guys like Reed here, he'd be the best tour guide in the world. He's seen everything. I'm too lazy, but he sees everything, and it's beautiful. I got some other guys coming in, some customers. They're in town right now. They're fishing, and tomorrow I'm going to take them a little bit of cultural downtown stuff. And believe me, they'll be talking about it when they get home. So, anyways, thanks everybody for coming out, and sorry for putting up with my shyness, but thanks again.
Thank you.
Impulsa,
Thank you.
all the staff.